Being a writer is so super easy. All I needed were a pair of oversized glasses, a never-ending cup of tea, a cat, and a Twitter profile that highlighted my major insecurities, phobias, and the fact that I'm also an extremely vegan life coach. A laptop and or notebook are optional, as are writing credentials. So, here are my top 3 tips on becoming a successful writer. Tip number 1. Only write about what's popular at the moment. Don't waste time writing about things that are quote-unquote close to your heart. Take a note from Hollywood. It rolls out the same basic garbage movies every year. The rom-coms, the bro movies, the action flicks that have like 5 billion plot holes, and those white bread Aaron Sorkin movies no one understands but pretends to understand. You see, all these movies are terrible, and we know that because we're not stupid. But we actually are kind of stupid because we still pay tons upon tons of money to see those flicks. Why? Because they feature popular themes and popular actors. So what's the point of this for us writers? The keyword is popular. If we want to make money, we should totally sell out and just write about what's popular. Tip number 2, be hot. If you think you might be unattractive, but you want to be a successful writer who is represented by a literary agent, it's time to take action. Either consider plastic surgery or hire a hot model or actor to pretend to be you in public appearances and on social media. I'm not sure if there's a law against this. I'm not a legal expert, I'm just a success expert. And to be successful, you have to be hot. That's just how life works. Tip number 3. Now this tip is sort of tied in with tip number 2. It's like about the hot factor. And it is take lots of selfies of you, your mug of tea, and your cat. Okay, so success is all about what other people think of you. So you have to control the narrative and force people to see you the way you want to be seen, which in your case is as a gorgeous writer who lives a charmed life in a cottage filled with all kinds of teas and a cat with a big personality. Remember, any book's cover art is worth 1,000,000 times more than the actual contents of said book. This applies to you as a person and as a writer. Your appearance on social media is way more important than who you actually are. If you hate tea and despise animals, that's so okay. As long as the world thinks you love chamomile and thinks you have the cutest cat ever, you're good. Just Photoshop that cat into your selfies and fill a mug with whatever you want. Just say it's tea. No one's gonna know. It's all about what's on the outside that counts. Those are my tips on how to become a successful writer. And again, to recap: A, sell out. B, be hot. C, post like a minimum of 22 selfies per day. The end. You're welcome.